Hey guys, Dhylles Victoria of Dhylles Victoria Media Experience here. Thank you so much for tuning into this training. I am so excited about this training. 3 simple ways of getting featured in media. Amazing. By sharing your powerful message. If you are a person who has an inspiring, powerful story you want to share with the whole entire world, thank you so much. This training is for you. I'm so excited for you guys. So let's just get started. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so everyone can get going. So thank you so much again. Welcome to Dhylles Victoria Media Experience. I am Dhylles Victoria, and I am excited to bring this training to you guys. So Dhylles Victoria, media story coach, publicist, and host of Sip and Chat Word Changers TV, hence the shirt that I'm wearing right now. I help purpose-driven influencers share the most exceptional parts of themselves by developing their perfect story and pitch while getting them featured in media worldwide. So if that is you, that's why you're here. So kudos to you. So who is Dhylles Victoria and why should you work with her? So I have a background in media, public relations. Also, I am a certified life coach, motivational speaker. I've been appeared on several media outlets such as Dr. Oz, Full Blossom Magazine, We Are Beautiful Entrepreneurs Magazine, and actually this cover right here is the cover of We Are Beautiful Entrepreneurs Magazine 2018. This was a happy new year to me, which I was so very surprised about, with an 8-page spread of my story. And my background is overcoming abuse and using that as a platform to help other women speak their truth and share their stories and walk and talk confidently and courageously after overcoming abuse as a child, and being able to go through the steps of healing, going through the process of learning how to love oneself again, and being able to speak your truth confidently, even if your voice trembles or shakes, as the saying goes, and just being able to release the guilt, fear, and shame that comes with being abused, and releasing the thought of rejection and being a disappointment, and being a powerful and authentic, loving person that you are, a warrior, a leader, and an influencer. So that's who Dhylles Victoria is. That's who I am. And why should you work with me? I have a proven track record of bridging the gap between clients and local, national, as well as international media outlets. I'm experienced in customizing authentic pitches that gains immediate response from media outlets who are ready to share your story with their multiple listeners. And like I mentioned earlier, I've been featured on Dr. Oz. You see my picture there on Dr. Oz. We Are Beautiful Entrepreneurs Magazine. I am on the platform as a media personality with the Sip and Chat Word Changers TV on Source Radio Network. And also, I've been a guest on various shows on Source Radio Network. And I've been a contributing writer for PR for People magazine, Full Blossom magazine, as well as Bronze Online magazine. So those are some reasons to work with me. Here I am again with various media outlets that I've been featured in. This was We Are Beautiful Entrepreneurs Magazine 2018. That was the back cover. This is Bronze Magazine. I was on cover of Bronze Magazine. I was also on Ripped Monday Night Radio. I was also on Cyrus Webb Podcast, WJMS Radio, and the Transformation Hour, among other radio and shows and podcasts and media outlets of that nature. So that's about me. And here are some of my happy clients that were featured in media as well. So we have Source Radio Network, which is the platform that I'm on. And we have Resource Your Podcast, Resource for Success podcast on iHeartRadio. This is Bronze Magazine Online featuring 2 of my clients. This is Queen Size Magazine featuring 1 of my clients. This is We Are Beautiful Magazine honoring women for Women's Month, which is the month of March. So exceptionally happy clients, getting them featured all over. So let's get started. Are you ready to inspire the world with your powerful message? 3 simple ways of getting seen and heard in media worldwide. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is sending out a touching email to your favorite media personality. The second thing I'm going to be talking about is to connect with magazines who are looking for contributing writers. And the third thing is to use your story as your pitch to any media outlets. And of course, a bonus gift. We all love bonus gifts, right? They're amazing. So let's get started. Send out a touching email to your favorite media personality, sharing an experience you both have in common and how that person inspired you. So there's a couple of ways about doing that, and I'm going to share that with you step by step. Create an impactful subject line to wow your favorite media personality. Subject lines are the driving forces of emails being seen and heard. When sending an email to your favorite media personality, look for a thought-provoking or heartfelt quote or statement or comment that they may have made in an interview, on their Facebook page, their Instagram page, anything of that nature, a magazine that was so profound and resonated in you that you share in common with that person. Copy and paste it and put it into the subject line when you're reaching out to them. So that's one way to definitely get featured, seen, and heard, because what you're doing is you are creating a relationship with emotions and letting them know that they are inspiring, and the quote, statement, or comment actually touched you in such a way that you realize that you have that in common with that person. And in the body of the email now, you're going to express the feelings that you experienced that caused you to reach out to that media personality. So describe the feelings you experienced along with what exactly you were doing at the time when you were reading the segment, where you found the segment or the article that inspired you so deeply, because nothing says thanks for being an inspiration by having someone feel how much they appreciated you and who you are and how you're changing the world. So that is what you would send out to them. You would actually describe the feeling that you had when you read that quote, statement, comment, when you realized that you had that very thing in common with them, and just let them know how it made you feel, what segment or article you found it in, and just compare what the experience was that you have in common with that person. And you can just add that to the body of the email. And be sure not to make it too long or too short, but just make different specific points that will touch their heartstrings. And then at the end your email with inspiring words of encouragement for your favorite media personality. So just keep up the momentum going by encouraging them to keep soaring and how amazing they are, what they do. You can list some accolades that they have achieved over the course of the years of service, as well as words of recognition from their peers that you can find on their website or the media personality company website, the platform that they work for, along with anything that their peers or co-workers have added to their Facebook page and tag them in. All that stuff you can look on social media. Social media is a beautiful thing, right? So that would be a good thing to do. And just let them know that you're very supportive of them, and just tell them that you are inspired by them, you respect them and the hard work that they've done, how much they may have sacrificed over the course of the years that people may not even know about, and that just wins a place in their heart for you, where they will definitely and effectively mention your name, who you are, and how you inspired them. And it would be something that they wouldn't even be expecting, because they're not looking for recognition, but you're giving them recognition based on who they are as a person and their purpose, not necessarily them being a media personality. But that's one way to actually tug on the heartstrings and just touch them and hear what they'll definitely mention you. And this is something they will never forget. So send out a touching email to your favorite media personality by sharing an experience you have in common with them and how they inspired you. And the other thing that you can actually mention as well within the body of the email is any tips or strategies that they may have added to the interview, comment, quote, whatever. If you've used it or applied it to your life, what was the results? Give them the results. Let them know how it changed your life in such a way. And that will actually sell it real quick for you to be featured. And at the bottom, just, tell them that you're looking to continue to keep in touch with them. You're excited about to see what they're doing in the near future. And then you would, at that point, end the email with who you are, not who you are, but what you do, what your business is, your website, your social media information, and all that good stuff. So that's one way. So on to the next. The next one would be connect with magazines who are looking for contributing writers. Do you have any specific magazines that you like? For me, that's Full Blossom Magazine, of course, PR for People Magazine, as well as Bronze Magazine online. So when I had an opportunity to actually connect with the owners or founders or creators of the magazines, I would ask if they were looking for contributing writers. And at that point, I would have already done my homework by knowing the history and the mission of the magazine that I was connecting with, just to let them know that I'm an avid supporter. I know exactly what the magazine is based on. I know what their mission is for the magazine. And you can also mention their very first publication that you read, the articles, the topics, and just tell them how it made you feel, because you want to come of a space of pure intention when you're letting them know that. And actually what you're doing is you are creating a sense of pride and success within the person who has created this amazing magazine, so they can actually look back and see how far they've come in being an inspiration to so many people with the topics and articles that they have created within the magazine. And just because they created a magazine in general, that's a huge accomplishment by itself, and it takes a lot of work and time and sacrifice. So you want to share all of that information when you're reaching out to a magazine that you want to be a contributing writer for. And the next thing would be to mention articles that made the favorite magazine your go-to source of inspiration. Any of the articles in there that you were able to take any techniques, tips, strategies, advice from and apply to your life that actually gave you results that changed your life for the long haul, please be sure to list any of those topics and articles, and just let them know how it was beneficial to you, informative, interesting, educational, and how you applied it to your life and the results that you got from it and the experience that you got from it as well. And that should go a very long way. So after that, you want to list your area of expertise. You want to list your credibility and the benefits of having you as one of their contributing writers. Make it extremely hard for them to say no and extremely easy for them to say yes to you, to include you in such an amazing, inspiring platform as their magazine by listing your area of expertise, the benefits of working with you, if it's being a solution-driven professional where you give sound advice and results and techniques and methods of your own that people have used along the way. And you can actually do that by including video testimonials from clients or people who've read your material and have used and applied it to their lives that had results for them. Also, you can use it by sending in testimonials, written testimonials from other people who are not clients but have read your information. You can actually take screenshots of anything that was posted to your social media of some type of writing that you've done in the past that has helped other people, and things of that nature. So add a list of all those things and just let them know that, that you're interested in being a part of such an inspirational and powerful platform that they are working on or have created rather, and continuously working on, and you want to be a part of that because it's inspiring you to continue to live your best life, and everything that the magazine stands for is what you stand for. Something to that effect, just to get the ball rolling, to keep up the momentum for them to be in a space of touching their hearts and making them want to say yes to you, for you to become contributing writers. So that's another way. So far we've covered sending out a touching email and connecting with magazines who are looking for contributing writers, and knowing the history and mission of the magazine, as well as telling them how much of an inspiration they have been to you. So the third thing is, and this is my all-time favorite, gain access to TV producers and directors on social media or casting call websites and share your story. So this is my all-time favorite. I am a part of a gazillion Facebook casting call groups, and that has gotten me access to producers and directors as a publicist to pitch my clients out to share their story. And of course, social media being the new yellow pages for anything that you can possibly think of, including casting calls, are the way to go. You gain access to producers and directors from joining as many reality casting call audition pages on Facebook, and there's also some on Instagram as well. So you can do that, join as much as possible. The one thing that I do is I pretty much check on a daily basis for the different casting calls that are available in the different casting call groups, depending if they align with the purpose and business of my client. And I definitely reach out to that media personality or producer just to build that relationship. So utilize your area of expertise and story when commenting on casting calls on social media. So a great way to reach out to producers or directors to get featured in media would be to leave a solution-based comment or tip on a casting call post that aligns with your area of expertise, and just to share a little significant part of your story of why you're reaching out to them and why you are applying for this casting call. That goes a very, very long way. If you can give something that's solution-driven or something that another person can apply to their life that will help them along the way to change their lives in a transformational way, and share a little significant part of your story of why you know that this method or solution-based tip actually works. That goes a long way. The other thing is to apply to casting calls on producer and director websites and share your powerful story. There's so many different websites out there for casting calls. It's ridiculous. My favorite that I go to is realitywanted.com. That's a great one. There's other ones, but that's the ones that I use the most. And you can check them out and just sign up for it, and then you can just apply to as many casting calls as possible. And in your profile, you can actually share your powerful story, and it goes a long way because directors and producers are always looking for that extraordinary story that they've never heard of before. That could be your story for you to tell the entire world once you're able to get notice of that director or producer and get featured. So those are the 3 ways of getting seen and heard in media. 1, sending out a touching email to your favorite media personality. 2, connect with magazines who are looking for contributing writers. 3, use your story as a part of your pitch to any media outlet. And so finally, the bonus gift is, since I am media personality of my very own show, the Sip and Chat World Changers TV show on Source Radio Network, I would like to feature you guys on my show as a guest so you can actually talk about who you are, your purpose, and your services and products that you offer in order for you to have an opportunity to show other media outlets that you've been on a media platform in order for you to get more of an effective response from media outlets to say that you have been on some form of media outlet. So this is my bonus gift to you guys to want to get, who are looking to get feature on my show, Sip and Chat World Changers TV. I would gladly interview you. We can sip and chat, as it's called, the Sip and Chat World Changers TV, where it's focused on world change, where we talk about how we as beautiful souls are world changers who are inspired to change the world by overcoming struggles and step-by-step process of how we went through the healing to become better versions of ourselves, and how we're choosing as human beings that are perfectly flawed, inspire other human beings to speak their truth and share their stories that are powerful along with ourselves. And this is why I created Sip and Chat World Changers TV radio show, which is why I'm wearing my shirt, the Queen of Sip and Chat Movement. So this is my bonus gift to you guys, to actually be featured on my show and use that as a platform to get featured on other shows. So this is my bonus gift to you guys. And so if you would like to learn more about getting featured in media outlets around the world, book a virtual sip and chat with me, Dhylles Victoria, who can help you develop the perfect pitch and story while getting you featured in media as a media story coach and publicist. So these are the services that I offer: media story coaching, find, create, and share your story; public relations services, get featured by your story; and also taking it up a step a notch, create your own media platform. So I will help you become a media personality and create your own online show where you're able to do the same thing I do with Sip and Chat World Changers TV. So those are the three services that I offer. I look forward to speaking to you guys. If you are looking to create your story by finding it, creating it, and sharing it, as well as wanting to be featured in magazines, podcasts, online TV shows, online radio shows, radio and TV, as well as magazines, as well as speaking engagements and anything of that nature. I'll be happy to give a discovery call to you where we could actually talk about what your goals are, where you see yourself, where you want to go, how to go about creating the story, and how I'm able to pitch your story for you as one of my amazing, beautiful clients. So be sure to follow me on social media. Um, Facebook, it's Dhylles Victoria Media Experience. I'm the only Dhylles on there. So if you type in Dhylles, I'll pop up. Instagram is Dhylles, LinkedIn, Dhylles, and my email address is info@dhylles.com. My website is dhylles.com. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. And I hope that you got a lot out of this training. 3 steps of getting featured on social media. On media and social media. 3 simple ways, of getting featured on media. I am so tired, you guys. I've been just going a mile a minute, pitching and creating stories and all these things that I do, but I definitely wanted to come on and get this information out to you so that it'll help you to pitch your story, share your story on media outlets worldwide. And if there's anything that I can support you with, please feel free to reach out to me to get a consultation going at Dhylles.com. It's a chat with Dhylles. That's the page to go onto my website, Dhylles.com. And I'll gladly sit and speak with you virtually. We'll do like our own little sip and chat and talk about what your goals are, your area of struggles, what you're looking to do, where you see yourself with being featured on media outlets, as well as how to go about finding, creating, and sharing your story, how to articulate your story, and the different techniques and methods that I can help you with when you are speaking on stage or in interviews, creating the speaking topics and speaking points and things of that nature. So I'm happily here to help you. Again, Dhylles Victoria Media Experience. So happy that you have subscribed and tuned in and was able to get and access to this training, 3 simple ways of being featured in media. And hope you guys have an amazing day. Blessings and lots of love and light. And I wish you so much in your success. And again, congratulations for wanting to inspire the world by sharing your powerful message. Talk to you guys soon.